and good afternoon, creeps. Hi, guys. You already know it's time for another direct upload. Okay, so guys, I hate to make another Miss Miruim video, but I actually, honestly, I watch Miss Miruim. She's a Muslim lady on here, and honestly, the reason why I watch her is because I am an atheist. I don't believe in God, and I don't believe in Satan. I don't believe in heaven or hell. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm an atheist. So the reason why I watch Miss Miruim is just out of curiosity as to why a woman would decide to be involved in Islam. I do understand men more so because they do get to have multiple wives, and obviously that's a very desirable thing for a lot of men. But for the life of me, I just really don't understand completely why a woman would go into the extremities of Islam. So that's why I watch Ms. Miruim. And instead of me leaving comments, I do have a vocal platform to the point where I can record videos, and I can, respond to videos. Back in the old times when YouTube first got started, that was how people used YouTube. They used it for conversations, to make responses, and it was very interactive back then with people that would make video responses to videos. So I'm a very old school YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2008, before YouTube was purchased by Google. So I'm just, kind of one of these oldies that like to use YouTube for conversations. Okay, so anyway, what I saw on Miss Miruim's page, it was a video titled "Getting Pregnant Soon." Okay, I'm going to try to leave a link to that video if it's not in the link description, because I am going to do this as a direct upload. I will need to go back and put the link description at the link at the bottom of the description bar, but I will have to wait until the video uploads completely, and then I'll have to go to my desktop and actually place the link. So if the link is not there, please check back often, because the link will eventually be placed underneath this video to the video that she actually made. Now, what the point is that in the video titled that she was getting pregnant soon. Now, from what I understand, she already has a son. I believe she said that his age is 7 years old. Okay, so she was talking about how she wanted to go to a sperm bank and get pregnant from a sperm bank. Now, I have a few issues with that, because that is very dangerous. Getting sperm from a complete stranger at a sperm bank. You don't know who this person is that you're getting the sperm from, and you don't know his family background. You don't know if he's a psychopath. You don't know if he's a narcissistic person. You don't know if he was a deranged weirdo. You don't know anything about his personality. So most likely she is probably trying to get a white man's sperm, or maybe an Asian man's sperm, because it seems like to me she is going after some sperm that she doesn't have access to, because she started saying that the type of men that she wants to meet are not men that are attracted to her. By Ms. Miruim being a black woman, I am assuming that she must be trying to get sperm from another race of man. Okay, so let me just first of all tell you something that I found out about sperm banks. About like 5 years ago, there was this story on YouTube, and it was a white woman, blonde hair and blue eyed, and she was a lesbian, and she was with another blonde hair, blue eyed woman. Well, obviously 2 women cannot have a baby, so one of the women went to a sperm bank. Okay, she was, she selected that she would get sperm from a white man, a Caucasian man, whatever you want to call him, European, whatever you want to call him. Okay, so she ends up having a baby, and the baby is born black, black pickaninny Furby. So the white woman, at the time the video news clip was made, the child was about 5 or 6 years old. The child was very dark-skinned and very nappy-haired, and the white woman just kept on crying. She was crying and saying that, she had got the wrong sperm from the sperm bank, and she didn't realize that she was getting a baby that she couldn't relate to. She was crying because the baby was a different race, which is essentially a different species of human. So the white woman was crying and deeply upset that she had given birth to a baby from another race that she didn't understand and that looked nothing like her and was not the baby that she wanted. Now, because she had actually given birth to this baby, she, went ahead and kept the baby. But the white woman was crying throughout the entire interview. She just kept on crying because the baby was not white like her and her partner. The baby was black and didn't look like anybody in her family, didn't look like her partner, didn't look like her. And it was just a very awful, awful, awful story. I honestly almost shed a tear for her because, this woman had given birth to another species of human that, was not from her species of human. So it was very upsetting, obviously, just for me to even watch the video. It was very upsetting even to me. And I don't know this woman. I don't know anything, I'm not a friend of hers or a relative of hers. But obviously, it was tremendously upsetting for her to get the wrong baby from the sperm bank. So when I heard Ms. Miruim on the video talking about she was going to the sperm bank, I immediately thought about that woman that had got the wrong baby from the sperm bank. And if Ms. Miruim is trying to get a white sperm or a Asian sperm, and then they actually give her a black person's sperm, first of all, Ms. Miruim, you don't know where that sperm is going to come from. You don't know who this man is going to be. You will not get an opportunity to meet this man, and there is no love involved. And also, this man could be a deranged weirdo for all you know, with contaminated sperm from, this man could have a history of, health problems. He could also have a history of birth defects. He could be inbred. He could be, having any number of deformities in his family. You don't know what you're getting. You just are going out there to a sperm bank and so desperate to have a mixed race baby or something that you're willing to put your life in danger, meaning that you could end up with any type of baby under the sun. You could end up with an all-black baby where the sperm bank just plays a joke on you and gives you a black man's sperm. Girl, you don't know what the fuck you're getting into, going to a fucking sperm bank to get some sperm from a man that you do not know. I would never, ever go to nobody's sperm bank to get no sperm. That's just my cup of tea. I got a 3-year-old multiracial daughter. I know her dad. I've been with her dad for a long time. I know his family background. I know he ain't no deranged weirdo. And, I know my child's dad. But what I'm trying to say is that for any woman, not just Ms. Miruim, going out to the sperm bank to go get a child, you don't know what the fuck you're about to get into. I don't know what the procedures are at a sperm bank. I've never been to one, and I don't ever want to go to one. I don't know if they just show you a picture of this man that you're supposed to be buying the sperm from. I really don't know, girl, but I do know that that is dangerous because you don't know what sperm you are going to get. So if you don't know, then you're just taking a chance. And honestly, it could be one of the worst mistakes of your life because you don't know what type of sperm that company, the sperm company, is going to give you. And honestly, if they just gave you some rundown black man sperm and you're asking for a white man or an Asian man sperm, and they actually look at you and they just give you just some crackhead sperm, and then you go, you sit there for 9 months and then you push the baby out, and it's not the baby that you thought you were going to get. I don't know. All I'm going to tell you is just be careful, Ms. Miruim, with buying a stranger's sperm. You don't know this person, and you don't know what you're going to get. And honestly, if you do get something bad that come out of it, then it's going to be your own fucking fault and your own fucking disaster. Boom. So, anyway, guys, yeah, that's just a message to Miss Miruim. This woman is a very interesting character to me. Not only is she also off into Islam, but she's trying to get sperm from strangers. And, you know, if I were you, Miss Miruim, I'm not even going to phrase it like that. Let me stop. I don't want to phrase it like that because I'm not you, and I would never want to be you, period. I love myself. I love being an atheist. I'm not... Nothing that Miss Miruim does is anything that I would be interested in, except for the low-carb diet, and that's it. Okay. But what I'm going to tell you, Miss Miruim, you should just be patient and try to find you a man that loves you, and that you know the man, and that you know where your baby coming from, because going to a sperm bank to get a stranger's baby, girl, you don't know what the fuck you're about to get into. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable.